Hey, I'm Jordan with Jordan Plays Blue, and this is a Kickstarter preview for a new game from Bitewing Games. This is Trailblazers. This is a tile-laying game in which you are going to be using these little cards that are a little plasticky. They feel really nice, and you are going to be blazing trails through a park, doing hiking trails, kayaking paths, and also bike trails through this forest, and you're trying to create loops. Let's see how it plays. Here's everything you get in the box of Trailblazers. We're just going to look at the base game for this video. There are a couple expansion modules that are available with this as well. But in this game, you're going to get some objective cards, you're going to get a score pad, you're going to get different player cards as well, and then you're going to get these little tiny tile cards, and they're kind of 2 squares, and each one's going to have 6 paths on it, and you're going to be connecting those as you're playing the game. This is a card drafting game, and each round you're going to be dealt a new hand of 8 cards, and then you're going to take one of these 3 kind of trailhead cards, and you're going to put one down on the table of your choice. You got hiking, you have kayaking, and you have biking. You're going to put that down, and then every tile that you play from that point forward must be connected to another tile or to one of these trailheads. Tile placement is pretty easy. There aren't a ton of rules. You can put it next to another tile, orthogonally adjacent. It doesn't even have to match the path that you're connecting to. You can put it on top of other spaces. That's okay too. You just can't put it on top of the trailhead, and it must be orthogonally touching one of the other tiles. Each turn you're going to play 2 of these tiles down, and then you're going to pass the cards to the next player, and then you're going to get a new hand. You're going to play all these cards until there's 2 left. You're going to discard them, and then you're going to do it all over again. You're going to do this for 4 rounds. The last round you don't put a trailhead down. The aim of the game is to create these loops. You're trying to go from the trailhead back to the trailhead. If you're at a hiking trail, you got to come back to where you started, right? You can't just keep hiking in a straight line and then I guess you could turn around and come back, but not in this game. You're going to loop all the way around back to the trailhead, and you're going to score points depending on how many of these checkpoints are along each of the completed loops of your trails. All right, well, that's a little look on how Trailblazers works. This is just a straight tile laying game, route building game, and card drafting game. It takes all of those 3 things and kind of really condenses it down really smoothly. This is a really clean feeling game, one that you can teach very easily, especially with the card, with the tile laying. A lot of tile laying games, you have certain rules, and whenever you're teaching it, there's people looking at you like, wait, you're allowed to place the tiles on top of other ones, or you're allowed to place these cards next to other ones that don't match the trails. This water is going to go into a bike trail? Yeah, sure, why not? The looseness of those rules actually make this feel really easy to teach, really accessible, and it works really well. There are a couple modules. There's a solo mode. There are some animals that you can add to the game. These really nice like animal meeple pieces that you can put on those cards. If you saw some of the animals printed on there, you just put the animals down and you score based off a variety of animals on different loops that you've completed. I've never seen anybody score a ton of points with those, but I guess it's possible. And then there's also a couple other modes like hiking mode and things like that that are also pretty interesting. So a lot of stuff in this box. It also has in the Kickstarter this really cool travel mode that comes in this really condensed box, and you literally just put a deck of the cards in this box and you're pretty much good to go with the game. You don't need a ton of other components. So it comes in this big deluxe box, but if you get the travel box or travel package, there's lots in here. So that's Trailblazers. If this looks like something that is right for you, check it out on Kickstarter. I will share my full review thoughts over on Instagram if you want to follow me over there at Jordan Plays Blue. I do multiple reviews each week on board games over there, and I will be doing a thoughts kind of review over there. This is just an overview preview video, but check out my thoughts on Jordan Plays Blue over at Instagram. All right, until next time, I'm Jordan. Thanks.